Sheikh Gumi urges Venezuela to adopt Islam after its president was captured by USA. Their president was captured by USA, so because of that, they should embrace Islam. Is that how to preach to people? Is that how to actually win people so? Or because they've been captured, but they've captured their president, so they should convert to Islam. This man is not okay. It's not okay. Controversial Islamic scholar Sheikh Gumi has reacted after the capture of Venezuelan president by the USA. To be recalled that President Donald Trump stated on Saturday that US troops have apprehended Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro following what he described as a large-scale strike on the South American nation. The surprising declaration comes after months of increasing US military and economic pressure on the leftist leader and Venezuela oil-dependent economy. In a post on Facebook on 3rd of January 2026, he said that Venezuelans should adopt Islam, stating that it would give them the moral rectitude to leave drugs. You hear this, man. So you think that it's only Muslim people that do not do drugs? Oh, so Christians have the liberty to do drugs. It's not all Christians that do drugs as well. So why do you think that, if they now adopt Islam, they will stop taking drugs? This man is not okay. It will give them the moral rectitude to leave drugs because you would tell them to start practicing Sharia law now, so that anybody that takes drug, you buy them, you stone them to death. Is that not what you want to do? They hear this, man. Oh, and the courage to repel the imperial subjugation. He further stated that Islam remains the only force that is a substitute for the current towards injustice and hypocrisy. You are sick. You are very, very sick. He wrote, Venezuelans should adopt Islam that will give them the moral rectitude to leave drugs and the courage to repel the devil and imperial subjugation. Who is devil? Is it Trump that you are calling the devil? Islam remains the only force that is a substitute for the current towards injustice and hypocrisy. You are the hypocrite here now, Gumi. You are the one that is a hypocrite. Musa Polo says Gumi is indirectly telling them to employ terrorism in their country instead. Exactly. Samuel says it's like advising a criminal to leave drugs and join terrorism. That's what he's trying to do. Because the people you are advising, they are more sensible than you. Mark says, Moron, you are not thinking of the trouble you are about to fall into for trying to Islamize Nigeria, and you are asking another country to adopt your stupid, coerced religion. Don't mind him. Diego Otis says the people terrorizing the world claims to be Islam and use drugs every time to carry out their evil acts, as said by all governments fight terrorism. Who is deceiving who? Christopher Simon says terrorism in Nigeria is influenced by drug addicts. 80% of terrorists in northern Nigerians are Muslims, so Christianity remains the most peaceful religion for mankind, of course. Paul Lacan says so that she will go and bring their president back for them, Abi. I wonder. Sylvester Ahmed says if my understanding is correct, I think this man just called other religion as hypocritic religion. If his claims are correct, then he should brought to his notice that his religion has failed the northern youths woefully. Abanto Solomon says America is already aware of the Iranian and Hezbollah ties with Maduro. You are also part of the global terrorist ring. Your days is at hand. Don't worry, you will soon go and meet your virgin and drink alcohol in heaven. Asuku Obasi said this is why Saudi Arabia drove you from their country. Of all the money you have stolen, has that liberated your own people? Has Islam liberated your people? Has it? No. Mike Gideon says, Gumi, you are supporting Boko Haram to buy other people's children. Now you are crying. Peter Anza says, is waiting for the surprise visit of Trump. That is what is making him to talk anyhow with our country. Don't mind him. Man. Martin Samuel says, adopting a corrupt leader is not a bad move for the progress of the nation. Venezuela is not complaining. Exactly, Jagets. They are not complaining. You are next on the list, though. Swiss Macon says, you still have mouths to talk. Before you know now, he will deny this one again. Don't mind him. At Anthony says, Gumi is indirectly recommending terrorism to Venezuela, what he called injustice by America. Machiko says, mad talk, what benefit has Islam brought to your northern region that you can now recommend it for another country? Don't mind them. And Simon says, don't know why this terrorist is still making suggestions. Even to other countries, your days are numbered, Gumi, or whatever you are called. And God will treat you the way you treated Pharaoh. The way he treated Pharaoh. Because I don't know why a terrorist like you would keep talking nonsense. Your blood talking demon things. Muyiwama says, what is this Islam is all about? Tell one good thing in your teaching. For where? Joseph says Islam doesn't discourage drugs. See how Muslims in the north smoke like hell and take fire openly. Imagine, he's not saying that being a Muslim will stop them from taking drugs. Meanwhile, you could have a drug cartel, obviously, in the north. Kola says he's talking about drugs in Venezuela, but his northern brothers are the largest consumer of intoxicating substances. Do you get? In Nigeria, so please eradicate it in the north first. So please eradicate it in the north first before going to Venezuela today. Guys, B377 says, continue to carry Islam on your head now and move everywhere in the world. Your results will come to you one day. Evarista says, Gumi is evil. Very useless man. Peva Teofilo says, this is highly belittling to Christianity and other religious beliefs. How could he boldly say such a contradictory statement that Islam remained the moral remedy for refrain from negativity, where as clear evidence holds that Islam is the foundation of social violence and radical brutality. Kajetan says, and if they do, Trump will be afraid to come. As Melanie says, go and impose Islam on them now, religious and ethnic bigots, don't bind them. Michael says, when one American bomb drop on top in roof, him could get sense, make him continue. Yes, Sheikh. At Adoration says, now you understand that Tinubu is not president, but Fulani invaders. Olabishina says they should accept banditry and terrorism. And as he said, this Gumi, Nigeria has to know whom this man is. Like, we really want to know who he is. He just came from nowhere and started talking like a delusional person. Favor Colindo says, Gumi Ahmed is an agent of darkness and backwardness. I'm telling you. Papa Yemi says, madman. Is indeed a madman. Just says, this man is gradually becoming insane. Ebalume says, where are you talking from? Come out for a press conference. Your days are numbered. Mary Jane says, Gumi is running mad gradually. Formula says, what? The most drug-addicted criminals are chased to your people in Sambisa. Who wants to Islamize Nigeria? Don't mind him. Peggy, fanatic, Islam the problem or the solution? Pursue nowhere. Listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.